Good evening and thank you for joining us. Carly, it's our national sport, lacrosse.
It is, and there's going to be some exciting provincial competition coming up this summer, and the local players that we see there and we will learn more about coming up in sports have the opportunity to kind of set the stage here in Lloydminster for that.
Great. Fantastic. Well, we look forward to that. Gerard, what are we looking forward to in the future for the weather?
Well, the weather is looking like a cold snap moving on over. And we've had overcast conditions for the better part of the day too, so we kind of got a hint that that was coming on in. Let's see what we're looking at right about now. We've actually got to a high of plus 12 today. We're easing off very slowly at just 1 degree within the last 40 minutes or so. 52% is that humidity. The winds out of the south-southwest at 17 kilometers an hour. And let's compare to what's happening in the Lakeland region. What you guys have enjoyed today is the better part of it, plus 15, easing off to plus 14 at the moment. Some more cloud cover there, but the better part of some of the sun. The Battlefords have had more sunshine altogether. Plus 15 as well was the high temperature there, and what you're looking at is an ease off to plus 14. In terms of precipitation later on, Jacob, we will get to that shortly. Meantime, it's back to you.
Saturday morning, Battleford's RCMP pulled over a vehicle being driven erratically. Police searched and found 5 pounds of marijuana as well as small amounts of hash, anabolic steroids, and prescription drugs in the vehicle. Members say the occupants were traveling from Edmonton to Quebec when they got lost and were stopped by RCMP. 3 people, 2 from Quebec and 1 from Edmonton, appeared in North Battleford Provincial Court today. In Bonnyville, RCMP were also busy this weekend. Members searched a home on Sunday and found marijuana, cash, and drug paraphernalia. As a result, 31-year-old Justin Dillman is charged with 2 counts of possession for the purpose of trafficking and 2 counts of assault on an unrelated matter. He's remanded into custody and is scheduled to appear in Bonnyville Provincial Court on April 19th. It's been a long time coming, but the Lloyd Rescue Squad finally added a new truck to its fleet today. Jack Haskins was at the unveiling ceremony today and brings us the details.
Members of the Lloydminster Rescue Squad have now reached their fundraising goal of $100,000.
The new truck, it feels awesome to have it, and it's been 2 years in the making, so now it's reality. The truck's ready to go on the road.
The 2011 Ford is going to be the workhorse of the rescue vehicles. With all the necessary upgrades, the final price tag will be around $180,000.
This truck will be able to carry pretty much every bit of equipment that we have to carry, along with our 2002 that we're still keeping. The 93 that was replaced was due for it. Due to its age and everything. It was still a good running truck, but reliability-wise, it goes when the age is there. So,
members of the RCMP were also at the ceremony, promoting the importance of safe driving, as well as telling the positive impact that the rescue squad has on the community.
For people to be safe in Lloydminster, this kind of equipment and that kind of dedication from those members is really important.
Boundary Ford generously donated the truck chassis to the rescue squad. They believe in supporting the work the members do.
We felt it was very important to support that initiative on behalf of the staff, and so we approached Lloyd Rescue, talked to them about their needs for a new truck, and made the arrangements for them to receive that new Ford chassis.
Though it took longer than expected, rescue squad members are extremely grateful for the support shown by the community.
it's been great, like I said, with the community of Lloydminster, the RMs of Wilton, Britannia, County of Vermilion River. Boundary Ford is one of our big ones, Devon, Canada, Husky Energy.
Lloyd Rescue Squad reached their goal of $100,000 going towards the truck. However, they will continue to fundraise until they cover the full cost of the vehicle. Jack Haskins, Newcap News.
Various companies around the world have been affected by Japan's natural devastation and are struggling to cope. With Japanese production plants shut down or running at lower efficiencies, businesses, especially ones dealing with vehicles and electronics, are experiencing shortages in products. Kathy Lee has the details on how businesses in the border city are doing.
We have the ice cream cone and then we have the Easter Bunny Monkey.
The Easter Bunny Monkey.
Japan is where some parts for stereos, TVs, and other electronics are imported from at this local business.
Most of the main parts that are built for all of the products, the TVs, camcorders, cameras, home theater pieces, most of the processors are built in Japan for most of the Japanese manufacturers.
But Bonson hasn't felt much of an effect since the devastation hit Japan and doesn't expect anything to change for his customers.
Most of the factories are still running as they normally do, and pricing we don't expect to be affected too much.
While a local car dealership has felt a bit of the ripple since they do import parts for their vehicles.
We have a bit of a slowdown, I guess, because some of our plants were right near the devastation and stuff.
They also anticipate smooth sailing for business.
For the most part, we're still good. You know, we've got lots of product, and like I say, our cars, like our Honda Civic, that gets made here right in Canada in our Ridgeline. So we're a North American company mostly.
Moving some production offshore for companies have been their saving grace.
In both cases, some of their production, if not most of their production, has been moved. Over the past 10 or 15 years has been moving to China anyway, so that wasn't really affected. They've got production facilities that haven't been affected by the earthquake.
And for these two local businesses, product shortage and price increase doesn't seem to be a concern in the near future.
We've got lots of cars, we've got lots of trucks, we've got, we've got most of the stuff here.
Kathy Lee, Newcap News.